गिरीश जी, एक बार फिर स्वागत है आपका चैनल पे। और आज बात करेंगे जो अभी आरबीआई ने 2000 के जो नोट जो हैं वो सर्कुलेशन से बाहर करने का जो ऑर्डर दिया है उसके बारे में। यू नो जब आप करेंसी नोट्स विड्रॉ करते हो सर्कुलेशन से, तो एक बार को लोगों को ये रहता है कि जैसे पहली बार जब डीमोनेटाइजेशन हुआ था तो जो पैनिक हुआ था अभी भी वो होगा क्या। तो मैं ये चाहता हूँ कि आप थोड़ा ये बता दें दर्शकों के दोनों में क्या डिफरेंस है, और अभी एग्जैक्टली व्हाट एग्जैक्टली आरबीआई वांट्स, और लोगों को स्पेशली जो जेन्युइन लोग हैं जिनके पास ब्लैक मनी नहीं है उनको क्या कोई डरने की जरूरत है।
Namaskar, Virendra ji. There is a lot of difference between the 2016 and now what we did it in 2023. First point is it is clearly defined as a clear note policy. Means RBI is having a policy since ages when time to time they change or they stop circulation of those currency. In earlier time also, notes which was 30 years old and other thing, they have been stopped from circulation. Similarly, sometime due to the security reason, if they find that security of the particular batch of particular year's notes are not so good or can be compromised, so those notes can also be stopped from circulation. So in that context, if we look at that, it is a clear note policy. What it says that note should be available to the customer, means the user, in a good condition. So old soiled note should be stopped. And also, we should also have a point that there is always a possibility of counterfeit or fake currency in circulation. So time to time, they have to keep that into account. So this is the clear note policies guideline and the objective under which these notes have been stopped. The second difference is, which we can easily see, that unlike last time, which was given 15 days and that kind of a short period, here it has been given more than a 4 months time. To change. But still, these notes will be legal tender document. Means it is not something which will not be considered as a thing, but people has to explain if they are having these notes with them due to some reason or other beyond that period. Let's say September is a timeline when people are asked to exchange these 2000 notes with the other currencies like 500, 100, 200 or whatever the denomination they like, or they can deposit in their bank account. So there is no such thing which is that after period what will happen. This currency is as of now, the message which is given is a legal document. So what we feel that there is a lot many queries which are very well answered by RBI and frequent queries which people are answering, queries they are having. So those things we can attach to our video so that people will have clear answer on their normal question which are available to them or in their mind, and that will clarify most of their wrong perception or not clarity that will come out from those guidelines which are provided by RBI.
ये तो खैर हम अटैच कर देंगे, दैट इज नॉट ए इशू। लेकिन मैं एक चीज देख रहा था, जो आरबीआई ने एक डॉक्यूमेंट जारी किया है जो मैंने देखा, मैं इसके साथ भी डाल दूंगा। जब आप 20,000 या जितने भी नोट आप जमा करेंगे तो उसके साथ आपको अपनी बैंक में डिटेल तो देनी पड़ेगी। यानी कि आप ऐसा नहीं कर सकते कि अब किसी के पास बहुत ज्यादा है। अब देखो, जिसके पास ज्यादा है इसका मतलब उसके पास 1 करोड़ है, किसी के पास फॉर एग्जाम्पल 1 करोड़, तो वो ऑब्वियसली कहीं ना कहीं कुछ तो अकाउंटेबिलिटी उसको दिखानी ही पड़ेगी, अपनी आइडेंटिटी तो देनी ही पड़ेगी बैंक को, अगर वो बार बार उसको चेंज कराता है तो आपको क्या लगता है जो फेक करेंसी है, ये जो काउंटरफिट करेंसी है, उसको चेक करने के लिए गवर्नमेंट ने ये किया है? क्योंकि एक चीज आप ध्यान रखो कि जब कैलकाटा में वो पकड़ा गया था ना, एक पार्थो चटर्जी करके, जो टीएमसी का, तो उसके घर पे जितनी भी करेंसी मिली थी वो एक्चुअली सब 2000 के नोट थे। 100%, मैं उसका फोटो भी अटैच कर रहा हूँ। 100% 2000 के नोट थे। तो उसके बाद एक्चुअली आप अगर मीडिया में देखें तो कई लोग ये बात भी कह रहे हैं कि लोगों को आइडिया हो गया था कि 2000 के नोट बंद होने जा रहे हैं और उन्होंने उनको ऑलरेडी कन्वर्ट कर दिया 500 में।
Let's understand its percentage of 2000 note in total Indian currency which is in circulation.
Yeah.
in 2016, when these new currencies were printed or brought into circulation, they were around 21% was of the denomination of the 2000 note. Rest were 500, 100, 200 and other currencies. So
Okay.
which was roughly 6.8 lakh crore currency were printed of 2000 notes.
Okay.
By 2018-19, RBI had stopped printing new currency. And from last 2 years or so, they were not circulating it in the market through banks or from ATM. So we can say the notes which we are having is old currency which are past their life of 5 to 7 years,
Okay.
which is the normal cases when the notes get changed with the new batches.
Okay.
So if we look into the figure which RBI has released as of March 31st, roughly 3 lakh crore rupees notes were brought back by RBI. So out of 6.8, 3.8 lakh crore only left in the public circulation.
ये मतलब
So
2000 के
from
नोटों में
2000 के note. So from 21%, now it is hardly 10.8% in circulation.
Okay.
Okay. So 10% were already being withdrawn and there was no impact in the common day-to-day work operation.
Okay.
By stopping from last 2-3 years, if 2000 notes were not being into circulation, another thing, 10% has already been withdrawn. So one can easily say that it was not impacting any of the normal business transaction.
Okay.
So what does it serving? So basically 2000 note was serving as a storage purpose, which you identified as one of the example which you gave, but not only for all black money purpose, but mainly for the storage purpose. So this was the reason. Second thing, the difference between 2016 and now is that maximum utilization of the UPI and digitization. So most of the small and medium traders are doing now business through digitization. So they do not have to worry about what will happen to their currency because most of their currency is in digital account. So they will not have any issue of whether they are having 5 lakhs or 50 crore because all that currency is accounted for and they are not worried that from where it has come and how and other things. So they need not to answer now because of 2000 note. Second thing, which is having an impact is the, we can say, storage purpose, which we have already defined. Another thing is that black money, which is mostly used for storage purpose or some other reason. Now that will get an impact by withdrawing this money. So whosoever is having money, they will have sufficient time. So legally they can get it exchanged through them directly or through people like earlier time also many people gave it at certain commission and then they get it changed. So those things cannot be controlled to a small extent, but on a larger extent, it will be very difficult because most of the people are now knowing why they should go and do all these things once to face the police or any action if it is not been properly been explained. So this is one of the reason this time it will not be that much problem, except those who do not have money and not declare. Means people are having money, but they have not declared how they have earned. So black money, whether it is by corrupt politician or bureaucrats or any businessman or other thing, it will be have impact. Second thing, money which is not printed by RBI but under circulation, that will also be impacted badly because people will not change it after some time and this money cannot come back to RBI. So that will lose its value.
Yes.
So biggest impact will be on counterfeit notes rather than on a genuine public who are using it or who are having it. Another point which I would like to say in this particular case, where these people can go is that religious places where people still go and deposit money as their tradition or ritual and other thing. So they will be having a lot of money. Now they have to come out of that 2000 currency and transfer it to the banks and they will get it, or possibly somebody can misuse it. Second thing is very recently, government has used Indian currency as a legal exchange between the local currency. For example, in UAE, Indian currency can be used in the local market, and rupees were tradable and meant something like 18 countries.
Yes.
So their government has to come out clarity how they will stop misuse of it. Means I'm telling ki public from here transferring that unaccounted money and trying to show it that this money has been used in those countries. So probably I'm sure RBI and Government of India must have thought of that, and that will be taken care. But this kind of stoppage, let me say what is a negative point of it. Because when we are thinking to go for an international currency, rupees as an international currency, the credibility get impacted if very frequently that get changed or stopped. Because we have not heard that any particular dollar or euro or pound has been
हाँ, उनका
stopped.
तो हमने नहीं सुना, एक्चुअली
हाँ,
हमारी नॉलेज में
so
आता भी नहीं वो जनरली.
so we have to be careful once we are going even in a small step for international currency. Such steps will not go well with the other people who are in international user. They will have think twice before trading in cash or in currency. Yes, bank account is no issue, but people who are using it as a cash, it will have an impact. The rest, I think, for a common public, there is no issue. And only thing, people who are not having any lawful means to accommodate their money, they will find it difficult, because if amount goes beyond their declared income, then it will be difficult for them to justify, because lot of data is available with the
हाँ,
RBI.
हाँ गिरीश जी, अब आप देखिए, यू नो दिस जेंटलमैन, ये वार का एडिटर है बेसिकली, और ये आपको पता ही है कि यूएसए का सिटीजन है. तो दिस इज व्हाट ही हैज रिटन, ही हैज ट्वीटेड टुडे. Go figure, this is someone has rupees 2 crore in 2000 denominated notes. That person will have to go to the bank 1,000 times to exchange his entire money, as only rupees 20,000 is allowed to be exchanged at one time. 1,000 visit to the bank in 130 days. आगे क्या लिखा उसने? Crooked geniuses. इसका मतलब
See,
आप बताइए. हाँ.
it shows his what can say incomplete knowledge. Another thing,
Yes.
any amount can be deposited in one go. If he is so genuine, if anybody is having a 2 crore rupees and it is genuinely been acquired, he can deposit in one go. So no need to go 20,000 time or 2 lakhs time or 10 times. Any amount can be deposited. So this statement itself is a false, and I don't know how such people are heading that organization.
मैं आपको एक बार बताऊं, अगर आप ओपोजिशन वालों को देखो तो उन्होंने को तो जो पैनिक को ट्विटर पे या सोशल मीडिया पे फैला रहे हैं, तो ऐसा कर रहे हैं कि जैसे पहली बार जब डी मोनेटाइजेशन हुआ था, और ऐसा नहीं है कि इनको नहीं पता होता, दे नो इट, उसके बावजूद भी जानबूझ के करते हैं. और दूसरा, इनका जो बेसिक पर्पस होता है, मैं आपको एक और दिखाता हूं, जैसे चिदम्बरम साहब का ट्वीट है. तो ये लोग क्या करते हैं, जानबूझ के इनको ये दिखाना होता है कि ये मतलब इंटेलिजेंट हैं और बाकी लोगों को कंपैरिजन में ये लोग जानते हैं. दैट इज व्हाट दे डू. आपको नजर आ रहा है ना चिदम्बरम साहब का? अब आप देखिए, नॉर्मल लिखा है इसने, ऐसा नहीं इसने कहा कि बहुत कुछ गवर्नमेंट ने कर दिया, बट ओवरऑल ये जरूर दिखाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं वो कि गवर्नमेंट को ज्यादा कुछ पता नहीं, एंड दे नो मोर देन द गवर्नमेंट. एक जनरल इंप्रेशन वो क्रिएट करना चाहते हैं पब्लिक के माइंड में.
See, there all these queries which are raised in this question, his tweet, were discussed in the Supreme Court decision, and people had put up all these points, and after going through all the details, Supreme Court has given a clean chit to the government that decision taken in 2016 was right. So now, again, going back to the same point, it has no meaning because it has already been discussed. But yes, if somebody is, वो कहावत है ना कि आप एक झूठ को 1000 बार बोलोगे तो लगेगा कि सही है. So they are trying their best, but hardly anybody will buy these points.
आई थिंक यू हैव मेड ए वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट। कोई पैनिक में आने की किसी को भी जरूरत नहीं है, और जो भी डॉक्यूमेंट आपने बताए हैं एक्चुअली आरबीआई का लेटर और वो सब मैं वीडियो के साथ अटैच भी कर दूंगा। और एक जो इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट आपने बताया जो काउंटरफेट करेंसी है, और मैंने जो मेरा इंप्रेशन है वो अच्छी खासी है, सिग्निफिकेंट अमाउंट है वो। तो नेचुरली अब तो वो तो सर्कुलेशन में वापस नहीं आने वाली, और अब वो काम भी नहीं करने वाली।
As I said again, which was said earlier also, RBI has given very clear direction that any amount can be deposited to the bank, to
ओके।
their account. So whether it is 2,000 rupees also I can go and deposit in my account, or 2 lakh crore. If suppose I'm just giving a figure that only 3.68 lakh crores are available in the official circulation. If somebody say theoretically, I'm telling hypothetically, if somebody is having a 2 lakhs crore rupees of 2,000 notes, he can deposit his or her money into the bank account with documents. What is the problem? So I don't think anybody has to worry as long as they have earned with the proper means and accounted for it.
जी, आपने ये पॉइंट क्लेरिफाई कर दिया। कि मैं सोच रहा था कि बिकॉज इससे पहले के लोग पैनिक में आए तो आपसे ये क्लेरिफिकेशन ले लूँ इस विड्रॉल के बारे में। सो थैंक यू सो मच, एंड ऑफ कोर्स वी आर गोइंग टू मीट अगेन। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
अगर आप ट्विटर पे जाएं तो आपको पता चलेगा कि जो कांग्रेस है और जो बाकी ओपोजिशन पार्टीज है कितना शोर मचा रहे हैं ये 2000 के जो नोट आउट ऑफ सर्कुलेशन रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया ने कर दिए। क्यों? जब भी इस तरह का कोई भी एक्शन होता है तो पहला जो ऑब्जेक्शन है वो कांग्रेस की तरफ से ही क्यों आता है? पर्पस साफ है, या तो उनके पास ब्लैक मनी है, क्योंकि तो एज ऑन टुडे मेरे घर में एक भी 2000 का नोट नहीं है, और जो भी जेन्युइन लोग हैं किसी के घर में भी आपको 2000 के नोट नहीं मिलेंगे। तो फिर ये कांग्रेस वाले क्यों परेशान होते हैं, फिर बाकी ओपोजिशन पार्टी क्यों परेशान होती हैं? अभी सब याद करा रहे हैं लोगों को कि बड़ी लंबी लंबी लाइनें लगेंगी बैंक के सामने, फिर आप डिपॉजिट करोगे, फिर वो आपसे पूछेंगे। कितना टाइम है आपके पास? 30 सितंबर तक का टाइम है। देयर इज नो रिक्वायरमेंट टू कम इनटू पैनिक, और जेन्युइन लोगों को तो कुछ भी परेशान होने की जरूरत नहीं है। लेट ऑल दोज पीपल जिनके पास फेक करेंसी है, या फेक करेंसी के जो प्रमोटर्स हैं, या जिनके पास ब्लैक मनी है, उनकी नींद को उड़ जाने दीजिए। उनको आपके सपोर्ट की जरूरत नहीं है, और ना आपको उनको सपोर्ट करना है। थैंक यू सो मच। आई विल सी यू इन नेक्स्ट वीडियो, बट बिफोर दैट आई विल मेक ए स्पेशल रिक्वेस्ट टू यू। मुझे बहुत लोगों के टेलीफोन आते हैं, व्हाट्सएप मैसेज आते हैं, कहते हैं आपका वीडियो बहुत अच्छा था, मगर सब्सक्राइब नहीं करते। आई विल रिक्वेस्ट यू टू सब्सक्राइब। थैंक यू सो मच वंस अगेन। थैंक यू।